Hey everybody, Tim here for a brand new series. The series will be Love Victor, but of course, if I want to do Love Victor, I gotta start with Love Simon, the first movie. So, came out 2018, like it's actually a couple years ago old at this point. So, I'm not actually a big fan of this movie. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't get into it. I just wasn't really a big fan. It's kind of interesting because I did feel like there were some parallels for my own life, my own coming out. For example, I was outed because of an internet incident when I was 17 during Christmas break of my senior year. So I was like, oh shit, look at that. That's about it as far as the parallels go. So for this movie, the reason I'm not a huge fan of this movie is just because of Simon. Like, I don't think he's a particularly likable character. Like, I have zero sympathy for him at all. And I mean, so like I said, this came out in 2018, presuming it takes place the same year. I mean, I was outed in 2005. So a lot of things have changed and a lot of things have gotten better. Like, it's a lot easier to come out, and that's great. Like, for me, I had a graduating class of like 47 people. I went to a tiny high school of like 200 kids. And so, like, it was a lot harder. And like Simon just being like this rich white family that literally, like, as he says, like, everybody has what they want. I'm just like, you poor kid. Like, I mean, I had very little sympathy for him. I mean, there's some really great moments and there are some touching moments. But him, like, even though he's being blackmailed, him lying to his friends, no, I don't feel bad for him that he lost everything. And even then, when he tells one of his friends, I mean, that would have been the moment to be like, by the way, I'm also being blackmailed right now. Like, she could have helped him. Like, why is it still this big giant secret? So the whole thing, I think is a really well done movie. Like, it is very interesting and it does a great job. And like, I don't know what it's like to be a kid today and need to come out. Like, my husband, who's only 5 years younger than I am, like, never had to come out. Like, people just kind of knew. And so, like, times are always changing. Times are always, like, updating. And so, I mean, there are still kids out there that it is literally unsafe for them to come out because they will be, like, attacked. They will be kicked out of their homes. And so, and that's the one where people are always like, it gets better. Not always. I mean, you would love to say that. And I mean, yes, you can always try to find someplace that is more safe. And that's the important thing, is to find someplace better. But it's also important to be you, but you have to do it when you know you're safe. So, I don't know. I do like the movie. I think it's a good movie, and I thought it was really interesting. Probably my favorite scene is like the whole, like, them coming out as straight, because that was actually in the trailer. I remember the first time I saw the trailer, and it was so over the top, and it was so great. I was like, I have to see this movie. The whole, like, when he's bouncing between the three different guys that he thinks it could be, I, for one, thought it was Brom, like, the entire time. For one, I know that actor had just come out, and he was in The Flash at the time. And I was like, it's gonna be him. Because I hadn't read the book, I didn't know anything about it, and I was like, it's gotta be him. Like, it has to be. And I mean, especially the Oreos. I was like, nope, it's him. But overall, like I said, I do like it. I know, and I'm going back and forth, but I don't like Simon as anything. Like, I have so many issues with the way he treated his friends and family. So, I don't know. I'm curious what other people think. I'm way more excited to watch Love Victor, but I did feel like I had to start with this. So, curious what people think about this movie. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time for season 1 of Love Victor.